You could be one prompt away from getting completely locked out, and you wouldn't even know it's coming. No warning, no countdown, just a wall right in the middle of your work. The frustrating part is, the number that tells you exactly how close you are to that wall is sitting right in front of you the whole time. Most people just don't know where to look. Before we get into it, tap the like button, leave a comment, and hit subscribe, because once you see how fast this check actually is, you're going to want to bookmark this video. So let's talk about why this even matters. This advanced reasoning model is incredibly powerful, but it comes with limits attached, and those limits are split across at least 3 completely different places depending on how you're using it. If you're using the regular chat app, your limit works differently than if you're using the developer platform. And if you're using the developer platform, your limit works differently again depending on whether you're on the free tier or a paid tier. Let's break down each one, starting with the fastest and easiest check first. If you're using the regular consumer app, here's the quick truth. There is no exact live counter showing you a precise number of remaining prompts. Instead, the system works on a rolling window. Your usage refreshes automatically every 5 hours, and on top of that, there's a broader weekly cap sitting behind it. So here's your quick check. If you send a prompt and suddenly get pushed toward a lighter, faster model instead of the advanced one you were expecting, that's your signal. That switch is the app quietly telling you that you've hit your limit for this window, and it's automatically falling back to a lighter model so you can keep working. Keep an eye out for that switch, because it's the clearest real-time indicator you're going to get inside the consumer app itself. If you want to avoid hitting that wall in the middle of something important, pay attention to which mode you're using. Standard thinking uses less of your quota. Extended thinking uses noticeably more, because the model spends longer reasoning before it replies. So if you're doing quick, simple tasks, stick with standard thinking and save the extended mode for the moments you actually need deeper reasoning. Now let's move to the developer side, because this is where an actual visible number exists, and it's honestly the fastest check on this entire list. Open your browser and go to the developer platform's dashboard. Look for a tab labeled Usage. This single page shows you exactly how much you've consumed, broken down clearly so you're not guessing. Right next to it, there's usually a separate tab or panel for rate limits. This is where things get genuinely useful. You'll see 3 key numbers tracked in real time: requests per minute, tokens per minute, and requests per day. Each one has its own limit, and hitting any single one of them will block your next request, even if the other 2 still have room to spare. So if you're getting blocked and you're confused about why, check all free, not just the one you assume is the problem. Here's a fast habit worth building. Before you start a heavy task, glance at that requests per day number first, since it resets at a fixed time each day, and running out of that one means you're stuck until the next reset, no matter what your per minute numbers look like. Now, if you're using the model through a cloud platform instead of the simpler developer dashboard, the check looks slightly different, but it's still fast once you know where it lives. Open your cloud console, navigate to the quotas and system limits section, type the name of the service into the filter box at the top. This will show you a full table, including your current usage percentage, right next to the maximum value allowed. If you want to see how your usage has trended over time instead of just the current snapshot, look for an option to show the usage chart sitting right next to that row.
That chart lets you spot patterns, like whether you tend to spike close to your limit at the same time every day. Now here's a detail that trips a lot of people up, so listen closely. These limits are not shared globally. They apply per project. So if you're running multiple projects and one of them is close to its limit, switching to a different project inside the same account can sometimes give you fresh room to keep working without needing to wait for anything to reset. Let's also touch on something useful if you're working through a command line tool connected to this model. Many of these tools track your daily request usage automatically in the background, and you can typically pull up a quick stats or usage command right inside the tool itself to see where you stand without ever opening a browser. If you use this method regularly, it's worth checking that command at the start of your session, not in the middle of it, so you're not caught off guard halfway through something important. Let's bring this all together with a simple recap. If you're on the regular chat app, watch for the automatic switch to a lighter model. That's your real-time signal. If you're on the developer dashboard, the usage tab and the rate limit panel give you exact numbers in seconds. If you're on a cloud platform, the quotas and system limits page shows your current percentage and a usage chart over time. And remember, these limits typically apply per project, so switching projects can sometimes buy you room when you're in a pinch. Check these numbers before you start something big, not after you've already hit the wall. That one habit alone will save you from the most frustrating moment this tool can throw at you, getting cut off right when you need it most. If this just saved you from getting blindsided mid-task, smash that like button. Drop a comment telling me which method you're going to check first. And subscribe, because there's a lot more of these quick, practical breakdowns coming, and you don't want to miss the next one. I'll see you in the next video.